Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today morning call, Tuesday, February 22, at 6 a.m. in New York. Hope that you all had a great long weekend. Markets yesterday were closed, and we had some headlines once again on the Russia and Ukraine situation. The market yesterday, the futures were pretty much down. Also, Europe was down big, not falling apart, but yeah, we have yesterday and today early morning some fading. So now the big question is now what? So let's see how the market is handling this last couple of headlines that we are seeing around the world. So basically, early in the morning, the futures were down bigger, and in the last couple of hours, we have been seeing a bounce from the lows. So we have Europe is down more, almost 2%, but the US markets are bouncing from the pre-market lows. We also seeing that oil on this Russia and Ukraine situation, it bounced from last week lows, but volatility is also fading from the high. So yeah, we for now it seems that the market is handling well and holding the pre-market lows, keep here some chance for a possible oversold bounce. But let's see here what we have today in the agenda. We have some economical data around 9 a.m. Also the BMI at 9:45 and consumer confidence at 10 a.m. So after the market opened 9:45 all the way into 10 a.m. manager risk wisely, we can have some volatility here on the pre-market session and after the market open. Looking for the futures and starting with Nasdaq. Nasdaq bounces, you seeing bounce from the lows. So last week, and I believe we rate very well on Friday, especially where we have some nice puts on several names. They work very well. But going into a long weekend, that was the idea. I said to reduce your risk. Because no one really knows what are the headlines, and most important of all, besides the headlines, no one knows how the market will react to those headlines. So we are seeing the markets down more than 2%, and right now big bounce from the lows. So looking for Nasdaq, we have here a possible short-term bottom. We were able, and Nasdaq printed a lower low versus this low. But what I want to see is if we are able to hold above this support line. Okay, so this was the resistance. We break out. Now we are bouncing from these lows. I want to see if this level is going to hold. So key support for now. Okay, we can put here our key support for now around this area, to see if it's able to hold in the next couple of hours. So something to keep on watch. If yes, we can have here a possible consolidation and trying to build something as we saw here. Okay, some consolidation for trying 1 to 3 days bounce in next couple of sessions. So this line will be very important, and it will be a focus after the market open and going into the rest of the week. And once again, what I'll be looking for the leaders. Okay, Nasdaq is trying to hold, so I'll be looking for Apple. Apple right now it's 165 on the pre-market at 165 area, so it's gapping down. What I want to see if Nasdaq holds here and bounce. If Apple is able to hold 165, going for a reversal bounce and fill the gap at 166.19. Okay, that will be something I'll be looking. We have 1-2 days, today day 3 on the pullback. Let's see if 165 holds. That's a key level. Okay, if does not hold, we have the next level at 160. So what I'll be looking here is a possible reversal buy to fill this morning gap. Let's see if it's able to do it today or tomorrow, but it will be a focus here for possible oversold bounce next couple of sessions. AMD also on Friday it tried to hold above 110. So right now 110 it will be my line in the sand, 110, 111. Okay, right now at 112 on the pre-market, around this area. I want to see also if it's able to hold. If it holds here, we can try once again a possible red to green move above 115.64, and above that we have the next wall at 117.25, and above that 120. Okay, once again, for now this is an oversold bounce. If we have it, looking for oversold bounce. I will only be bullish if we go and stay above 120, 121. Okay, above here, then I'll be looking for a possible resume higher. Otherwise, it's an oversold bounce, looking for a scalp and possible fade from there. Why? Because below 110, be looking here for a possible gap fill at 105. So something to keep on watch. Boeing last week. It worked also very well. If you remember last week, I was looking for some shorts. I took some puts. Those worked well. Not easy once again, but they worked well. And right now on the pre-market session, seeing the stock at 206, gapping down $3 from the almost $3 from Friday close. Now I want to see if 205 to 206 are able to hold. Okay, if they are able to hold, can try to put here a possible oversold bounce, filling the gap at 208.6. That's the one of the possibilities. But if we break and stay below 205, watch out the next big level around $200. Okay, and from there we will reevaluate. But for now, the short from last week working well. Facebook all over the place. Last week gave very nice cash flow. We scalped it several times during the week. One of the things that I said on Thursday, if you remember, it was that below 214, watch for a possible move into 210, 205 and $200. So we hit 210 on Thursday and Friday, and we hit the low at 205.18 on Friday, and right now we are below 205, near $200. Okay, so $200 is a level that I'll be watching to see how it's going to handle. So basically, if $200 are able to hold, we can try once again a red to green, fill the gap at 205.18. Okay. Otherwise, if it breaks down below $200, watch out, because that can get very ugly, and not sure where it will stop and where it will find buyers. So manage your risk also very wisely. Small caps are showing some relative strength this morning. Okay, so $200, $199, $200 is an important level. Trying to hold here and pretty much flat, almost flat on the pre-market session. So I want to see if 199 is able to hold. If it holds, we can try here a possible move above 201 and going all the way. But we have big walls here at $202, $203. Once again, only looking for possible oversold bounce. Otherwise, I will only be bullish above 203. Okay. Otherwise, looking for a possible fade. And below 198.76, looking here for a possible move. We have levels at 194 all the way into $190. So manage your risk wisely and be careful trying to catch the knife. JP Morgan, it will be also a focus on Friday, printed a kind of an inside day, closed with a doji. Okay, basically gone up, gone down, and closed flat for the day. Now I want to see if this week is able to get some flows, either inflows or outflows. Okay, what do I mean? If it breaks below 150, okay, 150, 151, it can roll over and it can get ugly all the way below 145. Okay, I have levels at 147, 146. Okay, but once again, I need to see it. Otherwise, if it goes above 154, we have here a big level at 155, 156, can spend some time, and I will only be bullish if it goes above and stay above 156. Okay, so something to keep open-minded. Microsoft, also last week, saw once again the fading below $300. After on Wednesday closed at $300, gap down on the next day, and fading all the way into 286 on Friday. Right now on the pre-market session around 284, 285. I want to see if 285 is able to hold. Okay, if it holds, can try here an oversold bounce, and from there we will evaluate. But if it breaks down 285, watch out, because can go all the way below 276. Okay, I have levels at 275 and 270. Okay, around here for a possible oversold bounce. Okay, so also keep on watch. Nvidia. On Friday, I saw some relative weakness on Nvidia. I jumped into those AMD puts, and we were able to generate very nice cash flow. Nvidia, it will be also a focus to see if it fills the gap at 228.5. Okay, that was one of the targets. We are right now at $230, gapping down from the Friday close. I want to see if 228.5 is going to hold and where we can have a bounce. I have some levels here all the way into $220, $215. So that will be a possible area where I'll be looking for a possible oversold bounce and reversal buy setup. Okay, so I will also be looking for that. The cubes, also from last week, working very well on the fade. If you remember, on Friday I basically got Apple puts, I got AMD puts, and I got IWM puts. So overall the sentiment was bearish and it's working well. Now we are near one of the key levels, 339. Okay, I want to see right now the stock at 339 on the pre-market. I want to see if 339 is going to hold, and from there we need, for the bull case, we need above 345 for a possible oversold bounce all the way through 350, and from there we will evaluate. Otherwise, if it breaks below 339, it can go all the way below 334 to try to print a new low on this correction that we are seeing right now. Okay, so it will be also a focus. SPY, exactly the same thing, pulling back nicely from last week. Once again, I was pretty much on Friday pretty much bearish, looking for a fade. It worked very well, locked the gains there. Now stock around 433 on the pre-market. I want to see if 43182 last Friday lows are going to hold. If yes, we can try here an oversold bounce, but needs above 437 for a possible move into 440, 441. Okay, dollars area. Otherwise, if you break down and stay below Friday lows, that can get ugly. We can go below 430, and I have levels all the way into 425, 420. Okay, but not trying to catch the knife. I will wait to see how the market opens, and on SPY if it's able to hold here above 430. Otherwise, it can pull back $5 to $10 more lower levels. Tesla, it worked great last week. I said that below $900 to look for 850 and the gap to fill at 852. It worked very well, 850. It got even lower on Friday, all the way into 837. Okay, so now I want to see if 837 is going to hold, and if it can reversal buy here for an oversold bounce. We have 890 as the biggest level. Otherwise, if it breaks down below Friday lows, watch out. Once again, can go all the way below $800 and can get very ugly. Another name that I mentioned last week, it was on Zillow. I said on Friday I had the stock to the watch list, saying that I was looking for a possible fade below 62 to look for a move all the way into the 60, possible targets all the way into 58, 59. We are seeing right now on the pre-market session that the stock below $60, and I want to see if 58, 59 is able to hold here. Okay, or if it breaks down, can go all the way into the $55, $56 area. So also a name that I will keep on watch. And of course, volatility, it will be a focus. On Friday into the end of the day, it stalled. Okay, when it touched $24, it was rejected at $24. So 24, it will be a level to watch. Right now, it's slightly below Friday lows, so not much fear. I want to see if we are going to see a volatility fade. Okay, if volatility goes below 23, okay, if VXX goes below 23, we can have some fading on volatility, and that can mean the markets can bounce, okay, can go up, and we can look for some scalp longs. But if volatility remains elevated and goes above 24, 25, this is a fast mover, so can move fast, very, very fast. So it will be, of course, a focus. So overall, the headlines were some kind of bearish during the weekend, with some tension between the Russia and Ukraine, some concerns about Europe, also the reaction from US. So we are trading based on headlines, so that's very tricky. That's why I say protect your cash. I'll be looking for a possible way to generate some cash flow. Last 3 weeks have been pretty much good. Last week was hard to start on Monday, but after that on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, we were able to generate very nice cash flow. Looking to protect the gains, that's the first that I'll be looking, protect the gains for this month, and trying to generate some more cash flow either up or down. Okay, so right now the big picture and the major trend is down, but we are hitting some oversold conditions. We're seeing that Nasdaq bounced from pre-market lows, so Nasdaq I'll be looking to see if it's able to hold above the pre-market lows, and from there we can have a possible oversold bounce here to clear the oversold conditions. Okay, so stay tuned. At 9 a.m. we will have a more clear view. We'll start the live session, and from there we can have a better idea how the market is going into 9:30 at the open. Okay, so see you all at 9 a.m. Thank you.